oh no, it's empty. But really, it's empty that fast? Jeez Louise, you people took all the free cards in like 2 seconds. Welcome back everybody to Trading Card Game Shop Simulator. We are here because there is a pretty big update that has been installed into the game, and it may change the way you play the game. At least it may help out a lot, especially if you have as many employees as I do. So real quick before we get into the update, just a quick little update on my playthrough. We have unlocked, or rather hired, every single employee available. As you can see, we got the 3 there. We got the 4 here and the 2 on the counter right over there. Well, you can't see the other one that well, but he is over there. I also went along a little bit of a decoration in terms of what I got and unlocked. So, bunch of trees lining the entire windowsill or window panes. Why'd I do it? No idea. I just felt like doing it. And then a few, but not all, statues that are the ginormous ones, because I didn't really want the little pedestal ones. I like the big ones. There's just no space inside for him. And then I decided to put him out here because even though this street doesn't really have a lot of traffic as you would expect, since there are cars there and probably the corner turns right there, in theory they should attract the customers' attentions and their eye and then bring them right into the shop, which brings us to the next part of my little update for you guys. So I went ahead and got rid of the little scent deodorizers, got the giant ones, just 2 of them, literally takes care of everything. They hold, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 each, so that's 14 air fresheners. Very good, especially because in a day you'll burn through probably 2. I could literally go almost a whole week without really, well no, maybe like every 3 to 4 days, in-game days, without having to refill them, but I probably wind up doing it periodically anyway. In terms of the shelves, just more items I've unlocked. I don't remember if I showed, but I pretty much have, well, we're level 52 as you can see, so, well, it's easier to show like this. We have all the single cards unlocked for the regular and the Destiny packs. Then we go along to the bulk sides. All I'm missing are the legendary bulk boxes for the Destiny, of course. In terms of play mats, I have a couple of allocated areas here because there are some that I have yet to unlock. Some accessories, the whole tabletop, this whole thing, I bought all the licenses for, so all I gotta do, like we shown in the last update video, stock scan everything into existence and we are good. Again, allocate the figurines like I showed before. All the books and everything, got that. Right here, these are the bulk boxes. In case you didn't know what you do, you go all the way to your bulk bench right here, whatever it's called, and you just put 100 cards of your lowest, depending on your settings, which I have up to $20 cards because I don't want to keep dealing with the penny cards because they are quite annoying and they really don't turn a profit, which will bring us now into the update. Also, one little note, which I didn't realize. So obviously I went ahead and just like stored a few of these so it's easier for them to put them on shelves. But what I didn't know, you could actually fit, I think 16 of these boxes right here. So you really don't need this. The only reason why I do this is because they will not grab, and I've tested it, the employees, they won't grab from the table and put on the shelf. They can only grab when it's on the rack. So what I do is just have these ready to go at any time. But anyway, to the main point of today's update. Well, one of 2 things. There has been an employee interface update in the sense that they have 2 more options that you could do. So you could have them on their current task, the secondary task, and then the normal ones of restock speed, checkout speed, and their salary cost. So as you can see, we have the current task as restocking. There is no secondary task. So what you do, let's say we want this guy to refill the scent, that'll be the secondary task. And now, when this thing gets empty, granted he's not busy restocking, he'll grab a scent deodorizer, throw it in the machine, and then we're good. So I don't have to do that at all. Then the next thing we could do is the pack machine. So obviously you can see right here, we have the medium one right here, which goes up to 64. Smaller one's 32, and I bet when I unlock the large one, and again I'm only level 52, I believe that will probably go to 128 since it looks like it doubles each machine. So what I could do is, let's say I want to have this employee do the pack machine, which is basically making the bulk card bundles. I would assume, I haven't tested this because I literally just logged in because I saw there was an update today, which is the 29th when I am recording. If I'm doing this correctly, you go to Pack Machine, set it as a secondary task. Then these are all the cards obviously I've unlocked. Depending on, I guess, where you are in the game, you may not have all these options available. So since I'm not doing Destiny packs, I'm going to remove that from the queue. Now, I don't want a basic or rare. I want epic and legendaries also because I'm doing something which I'll show you in a second. Or rather, I'm working on something in the background. So in theory, what this guy should do is grab 64 boxes. So whenever he gets to it, let's just make sure he grabbed 32. He should put them all in there. Alright, so that's going to take a second. Let me show you what I was working on in the background. So obviously, you know, I had the whole wall here full of the cards, but since I have been remodeling and expanding, and it keeps pushing the cards onto the floor because the wall is expanding further that way, which it looks like the store is capped at this length from here to there. Now it just goes further back. So what I plan on doing, or rather what I was starting on doing, was to have all the cards, instead of having them with the black background and everything, it kind of doesn't look great. I've been trying to find like the, I don't know what you would call it, the more face present card, just so that we can see the art a little better than what it does on this little square. So right now I got that one and that one, this and this, that and that, and just that. Obviously the challenge is because they're not as common as a card as like these basic versions, it will take some time to do. So I've been kind of getting lucky finding them by either buying them off customers every so often when it pops up, depending on the price, you know, negotiate a little bit, but not really, because I think they're only worth $100. I can afford those things now, which is great because we are day 168, so we have a while to then. You did that, great. So for right now, because I don't really want you to keep doing that, I'm just going to have you on rest. And then I want to lastly showcase this part right here. These are going to be my mint grade 10s for when I find Destiny cards, because the Destiny pack, those cards look a lot better, especially on a silver edition 10, which is obviously this one's a first edition. So 10 gem mints are kind of just what this and this is going to be. I think there are enough cards in the game itself to fill up all this, because that's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, so 40 cards. I feel like there might be close to, if not almost exactly 40 game cards, like depending on obviously their evolutions, which kind of will branch it out to even further than 40, but anyway, doesn't matter. Back to the second point of today's update video, which is a new item added to the game. None other than where is it? There it is. Bulk donation box. So let's read real quick. Put up to 10,000 cards. That's a lot. 10,000 cards for customers to take for free and make them happy. So the idea behind this little update, which I'll show right now from Steam, the whole page on what it's supposed to be and what it's about. Basically, the way this works is you put your free crappy-ish cards for people to take, and the turnaround is that they'll give good reviews, which I guess will enhance either your level, your draw to the store, maybe even customers coming in. I don't really know if it works that way, but potentially that could be the case. And if it is, that's great. So let's go ahead and purchase it. Luckily, I had just enough money to do that, minus all the expenses. So let's open it. All right, it's not ginormous. Where do we want to put this for now? I guess right here will do the trick. Just go like that. How do we make this work? Yeah, let's put in all these cards. So I guess this is the fastest way to do it. So just give me a couple minutes to throw all these guys in here, and I'll be right back when I'm done. So it looks like there's a slot cap on this thing. Although you could fit 10,000 cards, it's more so based off, like, if you have, let's say, couple hundred of each kind of card. So based on the slot cap, it looks like there's room for 30 individual types of cards. Granted, if you have like a bunch of bulk versions of them, then you could add to, because it's not allowing me anymore. There's no plus indicator on a new card slot, so therefore it's kept at 30 slots. However, 10,000 in terms of quantity is more than enough. Granted, you have enough of those. So what we will do now, because I'm kind of curious how many of them, again, there's 76 in here. I want to see by the end of one day how much it'll burn out. So let's go ahead and open the store, and let's get on with a busy, hopefully very productive and very profitable day. This is all we have to do because everything is automated. We don't have to worry about doing now the deodorizer, secondary tasks. We don't have to worry about selling, marketing, inventory. All that is being taken care of by all the employees. We just gotta make sure bills are paid, new product is available in terms of being bought from the store or the warehouse, and then obviously the card table, which is already getting its licks in. So it looks like people are definitely buying. The only not disappointing thing, but probably because it's brand new, it'll take a little time. I would like to see a model where it actually has the cards like here. Not saying that it needs to show the exact cards you have, but just to show that you have inventory in there. Because let's say you're running around like a chicken with its head cut off, you're not really gonna see whether or not there's inventory in there. Like, you're not gonna manually go into it. You're gonna wind up running by it. Like, let's say you're running outside real quick. Oh no, it's empty. But really, it's empty that fast? Jeez Louise, you people just bought, or rather took all the free cards in like 2 seconds. I mean, let's see, how long will it take just for 5 cards? Just run real quick over here. And then we go right here, and it's gone. Wow, that just burns out so fast. I thought it was gonna be one person grabs one card and that'll get me to like the end of the day potentially. That took like, what, 20 seconds, 30 seconds before it was cleared out? Like, it's crazy. Also realized I never really showed this, but I'm kind of collecting a Destiny pack in terms of whatever folio these are. I'm not sure the folio types, but yeah, the shiny Destiny packs with like that radiant kind of, I don't know, what would you call this? Like that rainbow effect. That I'm just collecting because they look cool. Just realized I hit level 53 not too long ago, so I really think these donation cards are really giving some crazy XP. Otherwise, then I'm just selling a bunch of crazy expensive stuff. So let's see, what is there to unlock? Nothing in booster packs. Accessories. I think there was something. No, not that. I think a comic book, honestly. Yeah, we got that right there. Let's get 3 of those to fill the shelf. Buy that. And then we go to figurines, which I think I have to be level 55. Yep. So nothing else. Yep, that kind of was interesting. Let's see, this I definitely want to sell because that's a great price if I could get it, because it's very much under market price and we already got it. Awesome. And you got nothing special, so we're gonna just go to any open slot, go to our Destiny packs, put you right there, hopefully sell that in less than no time. And we're gonna go here and we're gonna just put you on an empty slot. It doesn't really matter anymore to me about the organization in that regard, because literally what's happening is that by having employees, they grab wherever it is last, and I don't really gotta worry about where I put things for the organization aspect anymore. All I gotta do is just have the inventory available and they'll take care of the rest. So yeah, I'm not really focused about the organization anymore in this stockroom, because me trying to find anything anymore is next to impossible. I know a couple things like the deodorizer, but that's really all this is right now. But yeah, definitely doing very good. Productivity is at an all-time high. And donation box is empty yet again. But unfortunately, I do not have any cards to give that are actually... Yeah, let's give these ones away. I'm feeling generous. I also remember there is a clip I have, I'll show you right now. It was really weird because I didn't know what was going on. It was the beginning, I think, of the day. I didn't do anything, and all of a sudden there was like a million customers in the corner right there. And I was like, what is going on with this game right now? Like, is it bugged out? So I tried to like think about opening the store. Maybe something was blocking, because I know every so often you'll actually, like when I had the figurine or the things in here, if you block the door, depending on which one you have, the customers will start to complain saying they can't get out or can't get in. And it's like a whole problem, but none of that was going on, as you can see in that clip. It was just a random occurrence. I think I closed the game or continued through the day, and the next day it fixed itself. And I was like, whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, it was kind of funny fluke that I just thought of sharing. I don't know if maybe that was a glitch at the time, because that was from a couple of weeks ago. So maybe it got patched and fixed up in some update. Maybe there was something that bugged out. Because I know there was a rollback to an earlier update. I think 0.63, you're allowed to go to 0.62 if you had mods installed in this, because they weren't compatible with the 0.63 update. So maybe it was around that time. I really wasn't paying that much attention as to what it was or when it was going on. But if that is the case, then I guess, hey, it got fixed. But if not, then I guess it was a fluke chance that I just happened to come across. And if you did, let me know down below how you resolved it, or if it was something that you had that was not compatible with something else you did, and maybe it was just a hiccup in the game programming itself. Looks like we have come to the end of the day, and as always, our donation box is empty. Deodorizers are pretty much full, which is great, because that one guy, his secondary task is to do that. And you are just gonna hopefully buy something. Nope, you're done for today. Great. And you are done as well. So what I like to do now, I kind of shifted the mood. Instead of doing this all during the day, I find it easier because you don't have to pay the tournament fees in case you are running low on money. So what I'm doing here is literally just doing a nightly recap of inventory that's empty or half empty. And if there's need for more inventory after they do their stuff tomorrow, then I can simply buy it in less time. So we go ahead, go to checkout, and then we have all the stuff here. We hit enter, and we go to the next day to see how long it'll take and what it'll do. But that is going to do it for today's episode. If you did enjoy, again, it is rather short than what you're probably used to, because this is now just an update-ish kind of walkthrough, playthrough series. Not so much to play through, more so the updates. Every so often when it does drop, I will cover it. Hopefully like today, the day of, if not within the next couple of days. Hopefully everything works out pretty smooth in that capacity where I could do such a thing. Granted, life does happen every so often, so you gotta be aware of that in my respect. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this donation box. I do want to see if the XP thing does happen, because we just boosted crazy on the XP. There's that. The employee interface in terms of having first and second priority jobs and tasks, I find that really useful, especially when you're done with one, they could work on something else. You don't have to manually select them to do this or do that. So if you liked the video, found the update informative, or just the game playthrough itself enjoyable, make sure you hit the like button down below. Hit subscribe if you're new, come back here regularly, want to see more updates on this game, let alone the other things I do on my channel and other series and other news wires as well. But with all that being said, hope you have a great rest of your day and take care.